What's up, guys? It's me, back with probably the last video of the year, and it's a big one. We got a different setup. I'm in my room this time, doing this on a full-out table because we are going to be going over every damn figure I got this year, and I got a crap ton of figures this year, and it's probably going to be my last big year collecting because college is right around the corner. Well, my third year college, so gotta be putting more money in that than toys. So without further ado, let's get into it and start off with the vinyls and stuff. And where to start off with then? This dude, this dumbass dude. He is one of the finger puppets of some sort. So we'll just put him somewhere. Put him right here, I guess. Everything's not gonna be good in frame, but I don't really care. Next, I'm just gonna pull random things off and see what fits. We got Shin Godzilla Ride Zipline dude. This dude is awesome as frick. I love this guy. Put him right there. Boom. Next, we got Vintage Aggregate Destroyer. Had this guy a long time ago, but recently got him back, and with the tag, got my G-Fest. So awesome. Love this guy. Very, very awesome. Boom. You might see my head pop into frame at some points because I'm technically in front of the camera instead of behind it this time. Anyways, we have his new brother, the G-Store reissue, or not reissue, Aggro Destroyer. This one's also really cool. I do prefer the original over this one, but that's a story for another time. So, boom. Got that guy. Awesome, dude. We're gonna get some big figures out of the way so we can put them in the back. We have the Ichiban Godzilla 54. Really cool. I like his pose and stuff. This is a Sakai figure, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know. We're gonna put him like sideways in the back. So do that. Boom. Next we have the Meltdown Bandai Meltdown Godzilla. This dude I got from G-Fest as well. I think this one is the mail-away one because it doesn't have the sticker. I think that's how that works. I'm not too sure, but got him. Right there. And this dude fell off my bed. Hello. We got Monster X 8-inch. Had this guy a long time ago with Aggregate Destroyer, but finally got him back too. I do have his tag. It's just in my binder book. So boom, Monster X. Got him. And then from All Monsters Attack this year, I got the HMV Final Wars Godzilla, or you could call him Ghost Godzilla, whatever you want to call him. I got him from my friend Michael Gasner. Thank you, Gasner, for sending this to me, and his tag has been signed to everyone that went to the event, all my friends. So, yeah, this dude's pretty cool. Put him right there. Boom. Next, we have the long sought after figure of mine. This is the P Bandai Brown 54 Godzilla. I've been wanting this guy for quite a long time, and I'm very glad I finally have him. Very, very awesome dude. Put him right there. Some figures are probably gonna get blocked out. Unfortunately, that's just the way it's gonna be. But I don't know. We're just gonna have to see. Next, we have quite the rare figure. We have the Bandai Vintage Mogira with the antennas and the tag. So, gotta make sure this one does not suffer any further damage, so we're going to put him in the back, hopefully it will not break. Cool, boom. Next we have the Bandai. I'm not going to keep saying Bandai, these are pretty much all Bandai unless I say so. This is the 8-inch GMK Baragon, and he is pretty cool. I put him off for so long, but I'm finally glad I got him. I think I got him for like $30 tag on Bai, so very cool guy, very awesome. Put him somewhere, right there. Sure, why not? Alright, let's see who else we got. We've got this dude. This is Ben Presto, Blue King Ghidorah. He's really stupid looking. I don't like his middle head is like ultra dumb, stupid. Look at him. Stupid. Stupid idiot guy. Put him right here. I don't even know if he's in frame. Okay, he's like barely in frame. Okay. Alright, so we got those guys down. Next we have a cool guy. We got the Bandai 2.0 Destroyer that's been repainted. My friend Epic Toxie. This dude's freaking awesome. I like this sculpt a lot. I think it is the best of the three, maybe second to the pink tag one. But if you don't care about scale, you're good. So put them right there. Boom. Why not? Hello again. We got lots of Destroyer figures this year. It's crazy because this was the 30th of Destroyer, so all these Destroyer figures does make sense, including this flying Destroyer, which is awesome. He's like an airplane. It's awesome. From somewhere, from right there, boom. We got Godzilla 1971. Anxiously waiting for Godzilla 1972 to come out. Your move, Bandai. Any day now. It's gonna be a really crowded table. Alright, we got the G-Store Odaiba, whatever you want to call it, Godzilla Orange Spines 2000 V2. This sculpt kind of blows except for the orange spines, which I think are really cool, which is why I got this thing, so very, very awesome. Put them right there, boom. We got the Dancing Godzilla 1965. This posing line is pretty cool, I like it a lot. You also got Bandai Rock too, so it's like a 2-in-1 deal. Boom. Awesome. We got Van Presto Monster Roar Attack, whatever this thing's called, Godzilla Final Wars. Awesome dude. He's pretty cool. He's kind of like the X-Plus 25cm, except he's like completely there. He's kind of better too, so can't wait to do. I think he's cool. We got the 7 exclusive Last Scene Booming Colors Godzilla Final Wars. This dude is freaking awesome, except he uses the new Final Wars mold with a different head, so he kind of sucks a little bit, but I don't know why they changed the head mold, but whatever, bro. See if I kill. See if I fucking kill. Well, I don't fucking kill. We got Godzilla 2003. They really did do lots of the new sculpts this year, and that's very cool. I did not get Godzilla 89. I still need to get that. Probably get it next year. Godzilla 2003 though is really cool. Very good improvement over the O2. I think the O2 was kind of poop, so. 03. Boom, right there, if you can even see him. We got, this is the original Atomic Blast, whatever you want to call it, Heat Ray Shin Godzilla. Finally picked this dude up for like 50 bucks, I think, with the box. Glad to have him, and I'm glad I did not buy the new one that came out with like the reddish spines. Boom, put him right there. We got a repaint by my friend Epic Toxie. Chainsaw 6-inch Gigan. Pretty awesome. Really cool sculpt. I like him a lot. Awesome. Cool dude. Gigan. Boom. We got the Van Presto Monster Roar Attack Brown 54 Godzilla. I'm a stickler for the 54 design in colorized form. I think he's really awesome. So, put him right here. Boom. We have the Ichibansho Odo Island Godzilla. This dude's pretty tough. Could use some teeth paint, but pose is pretty cool. I like this dude. It's pretty awesome. I don't know how he's gonna fit, so he might just like, yeah, just do that. Boom. We got Godzilla 94 from Kaiju Days. I think this dude is pretty awesome. I like the all white spines. They're pretty cool. Godzilla 94. Put him right there. Boom. We have my latest acquisition, I think. This is the posing Godzilla 2002 Movie Monster Series figure. I got this one and sold my normal 2002 Bandai because I think this one looks cooler and has like a really big spine. I like that. And I just think the pose is cooler, and the mouth and head are kind of better, but the eyes are kind of meh. Kind of meh. So, put them right there, sure. We have the Godzilla Fest Jet Jaguar. I have the G-Claws on mine. I have the thumbs up hand on a normal Jet Jaguar, but this is the G-Claws one, so. Boom, Merry Christmas. We have Bandai, Little Godzilla. This dude is like an S-tier Bandai figure. He's like literally perfect. Freaking awesome dude. Then we got some of the last few dudes for Bandai. We got Bandai Kamibus. Freaking awesome toy. We got a Bandai Kamibus. This is all I ever wanted in life. This is awesome, Bandai Kamibus. Love this dude. We have high grade Baby Godzilla. Very cool to have Baby Godzilla, new Baby Godzilla figure. Awesome dude. we have the one and only, actually we'll save him for last. We have the Hyper Godzilla 54 colorized. Well, this is just the material it's made of, the color. This dude's cool. He has the feature where you can kill Minya. You just pull arm back and boom, he kills Minya. Boom, real Minya killing action. And then, the last Bandai figure, we have the one and only Hyper Jr. It's Hyper Jr. This is an MSP reference. This is Hyper Jr. Godzilla Jr. We finally found him. Hyper Jr. Hyper Jr. These are all the Bandai figures I got this year. Quite a lot of Bandai. Let's move on to, let's do Monster Arts next. Let's get into that. Alright, for Monster Arts, we got some pretty cool figures. And we're gonna start off with a really badass dude. We're gonna start off with one and only special color Destroyer. I was gonna get the new one that was coming out, but my buddy Ethan, he sent me a link and found this dude on Facebook for only 200 bucks, so I jumped on it. And I did want this one more than the new one, but I didn't think I'd ever find him for a good deal. But lo and behold, I did. So got this dude instead of the new one. Next, we have one I got for another steal. I got this dude at Toy Show for, I believe, $150. With the box is the Triple K Godzilla 89. This dude is awesome. I wanted this guy for such a long time, and yes, he does work. Maybe. There you go. This dude is freaking awesome. I love him. He's awesome. So I'll put him right there. Boom. Next we have one of my favorites. We have Anguirus 1972. Got this dude at G-Fest this year for retail. So love him. You're gonna get him repainted one day to look a little bit better. So put him right there. Boom. We have one of the most anticipated Monster Arts Godzillas. We got Godzilla 2000. Now this dude is really, really awesome. I like him. I like the shade of like purple they use on the dorsal plates. It's pretty cool. So put him right there. Godzilla 2000, awesome dude. Boom. We have Monster Arts original Burning Godzilla. I got this guy at G-Fest from my friend 121 Film. And I'm glad I got him because I gave my Ultimate Burning back to Ethan Toxie. So, boom. Got my, or a Burning Godzilla, stole my collection. Boom, right here. Boom. We have one that I got from the Black Friday deals on Amazon. We have the Monster Arts minus color Godzilla. I did have the original, I sold him, regretted selling him, so I got this dude for only 100 bucks I think. So, glad to have him. I might repaint him to normal, but we'll see. I think he's fine in black and white for now. So I'll put him right here. Boom. We have one of my favorite sculpts and another one of my favorite designs. We have 70th anniversary colorized 54 Godzilla. Yes, colorized 54 Godzilla is awesome. So got this guy, had to get him. Boom. Put him right there. Boom. He's kind of blocking 2000. Boom, right there. Boom. And then the last figure I got this dude leading up to G-Fest, but he was delivered during G-Fest, so I count him in my haul. We have the Monster Arts Evolved Godzilla. I think he's pretty cool. I was debating to get the Haya, but I think the Monster Arts one is a little better, and I like it a little bit more. And I do have a custom head that came with the figure. I'm pretty sure it's Kujira's, but I'm not 100% sure, but yeah. Monster Arts Evolved Godzilla, pretty cool. Not too bad. Boom, there we have all the Monster Arts for 2025. Let's go on to Haya. I want your Hydra. Haya, I want your Hydra. Shut up. Alright, starting off the Haya figures, we have the most, like, probably anticipated figure that they released this year. We have the Haya 1991 King Ghidorah. He's so awesome. He's cool. And waiting for that beam repaint. Let's go. Beam repaint. Let's go. I love beam repaints. Awesome. Boom. King Ghidorah 91. And to go along with him, we have Godzilla 91. This one is the technical reissue that came with the updated eye paint on the head. So I'm glad I got this one because the eye paint on the original heads is not good. Boom. We have the Haya Deluxe. I think it was the Shanghai event exclusive Burning Godzilla. This is the one that comes with the fist and I believe is translucent. And he's really awesome. I sold my original burning to get this guy. And yeah, very, very awesome. Glad to have him. Right there. Boom. Next, we have the highly anticipated Haya Kong. I don't even, which one is this? I think this is New Empire Kong. He's cool. The legs kind of suck poop duty. They're not fun to use. They're kind of like engineered weird, and the feet are weird. So, not too huge in this guy, but I'll take him over the Monster Arts. So we got him. Also not a fan of the clear eyes. Clear eyes kind of don't like them. And lastly, for Haya this year for me, we have the Haya Shimo. Very, very cool. Painted really, really nicely. Kind of, I think it was because of the paint. It ended up being like kind of oily or something. But mine is not oily anymore. So yeah, very big figure. Very big. There we go. We got Haya for 2025. Pretty solid year for Haya. I think there's more figures that came out this year that I didn't get. But the ones that I did get, I think are pretty good. Let's move on to Sofubi. We love Sofubi. Sofubi is awesome. Alright, time for my favorite part of the year, I think. Sofubi! We love Sofubi. Sofubi is great. I love Sofubi. We're gonna start off with, I got a lot of really cool pieces this year, I think. We're gonna start off with my biggest piece. I got this at All Monsters Attack, thanks to my buddy Gigi for convincing me to buy this. It is the Gigabrain Blue Hedera. I think this is the 2022 Wonderfest exclusive. I know my friend Corey, he has the exact same one, except his doesn't have the black in the eye. It's just gold, I think. But I got this variant from House of Monsters. Barry, thank you for selling this to me. You are absolutely amazing. I think I got this for $250, $200, I don't remember. But I've always wanted a big Hedera Sofubi, and glad I got one. Boom. Put him in the back. Boom. We have the, and let's go over here. We have the Urban Aztec Mondo Relic Godzilla. Got this early this year. This dude was a Decon exclusive, I believe, and they put more of leftover stock after the event on their website, and I think there is less than 5 available, and lucky for me, I got one. And very happy to have one of the molds, or the variants, and well, that's this one. It's not painted the best, it's definitely kind of eh, but from a distance you can't really tell, so I think it's good. Put them right here next to Hedron. Alright, next we have another Mondo set. We have the Mondo AMA set. We have, this is the spring set. This is Godzilla 1969. Got him. I'll try to put them all together right over here. Boom. We got him. Gabara. That goes along with him. Same set. Boom. And little Munchkin Oompa Loompa dude. Minyer. Awesome dude. This set glows in the dark, and I think the glow is pretty good. It's not the best per se, but you can still see it. It's pretty good. From Mondo, once again, we have the, I think this is the Attack Peter UFO Godzilla. This is the, I think, Sun variant. I'm not too sure. This is what's on the Godzilla store. And very cool to have him. I'm very excited to see the King Ghidorah that's coming out, and I hope they do a Rodion too. But this is the Godzilla, so boom. Put him right here. Bam. Another purchase from All Monsters Attack. I got this M1 glow-in-the-dark Hedera. Gigi was actually going to buy this, but he decided against it, so I jumped in. I think it was only $100, and yeah, he glows pretty good too, and I like the colorway. He's pretty very cool. Put him right over here with the other glowy dudes. Boom. Alright, this is leading up to G-Fest, I believe. There's maybe right after G-Fest. I have from longtime Godzilla YouTuber Samson West, the Marmot Mail Away Titanosaurus. This dude is awesome. I really hope Mondo gets a chance to do Titanosaurus one day. But the Marmot is pretty accurate. It's a really good sculpt. I really like it. So, Mondo Titanosaurus. Boom. Put him right there. Yeah. From G-Fest, we have the Marusan Orange Mechagodzilla. I think this is a 50th anniversary exclusive. I'm not too sure, but I don't have the bagger header card, but I know at one point this was on the Godzilla store for $150-ish, but I paid, I believe, $130 for this at G-Fest. And I really like it because it's orange, and I don't know, I just wanted my Godzilla 74 Sofubi, and I think this one's the best one out there. Maybe besides the Mondo. Well, the Mondo's like Attack Peter, so doesn't really count, but oh well. Put them right there. Boom. Last purchase from G-Fest Sofubi-wise, we have the CCP Desugoji. I believe this is the Vampire Robots variant. I'm not 100% sure, but this is just basically the normal variant. I think he's pretty cool. I like the stance, and yeah, don't have to pay $5 million for Sofubi Desugoji because CCP one's pretty cheap. Woohoo! So we got that dude. Boom, put him right there. And the last one is the biggest one. I'm not even joking, guys. I actually got a Marmot Desugoji. I'm just kidding. I lied. I didn't get a Marmot Desugoji. I got the Maru-san Ganymedes! I have a Ganymedes figure. All my days, an official Ganymedes figure, and he's all mine. This is what I call the Kaiser Ganymedes colorway. He's like black and gold, and I love him to bits. An official Ganymedes figure in my hands. I could not be more happier. Boom. Sofubi of 2025. Pretty awesome. Sofubi is awesome. Let's finish out this video with probably the biggest, well, technical biggest section, X+. Let's get into it. Alright, push the camera back a little bit because this is the biggest section, no pun intended, but let's just get right into it. Oh dear lord, I don't know if I can get this up there. We have the X+ gigantic Godzilla 1962. I got this dude at a collection toy show for $250. I don't think any sane person would say no to that, so I had to pick him up. He is, I think, 18 inches tall, and he is very big. So I'm gonna put him as far back as I can, so I can rotate him a little bit. Boom. Cool. Okay. Okay. To fit everything on this table, we're gonna have to like do some like math and stuff. So let's see if this works. Next, we have the long-awaited figure. I've been waiting to get this figure since it was announced. This is the favorite sculptor's line, Godzilla 1964 30cm. I've wanted this dude for so long, and I finally picked him up thanks to my friend. I think his name is Dai, I believe, on Discord, and he sold this to me for $170, and I could not be any more happier. I love this figure to death. I love it. So we'll put him right here in between 62. He has a tail stand, but I'm not gonna use a tail stand right now because we're just doing a quick little video. Anyways, to round out, well, to start off the big three, I call them. These are figures that I've wanted since like they were released, but I've never been able to get them. This is the 30cm original release Burning Godzilla. I've been quite picky with the X+ Burning Godzillas. I don't like the Sakai, the eyes at least, and the 25 is the 25, and that's really all you can do. The 31 I think is my favorite and the best because I like the bright patches, the perfect, the eyes do okay for me, and the spines, cool. Mostly the patches. The patches are the reason why I like this figure. I got this dude from my buddy RJ for, I believe, $130, and I sold him some figures to round out the price, and could not thank him anymore for this figure. I absolutely love this figure. Will never sell this dude ever in my life. You'll have to like kill me to get this figure. So we'll put him right there. Boom. And to round out the big three of figures that I wanted since they were announced, but I was a little child and only bought Bandai's at the time in 2017, 2018. We have the favorite sculpt design, GMK Godzilla. This dude is awesome. Unfortunately, it is the Rick. I don't like the Rick's light-ups, but this one is the only way to get it on the X+ USA store. But I'm very glad to have this sculpt. I might get the spines repainted one day by my buddy Max, and this like dry brush like dusty effect on the body. I'm not a big fan of that, but just glad to have the mold. So very awesome. Put him right here. Next, from my buddy, I believe his name is Geek Rage on Discord. We had actually done a few deals in the past, like 4 years ago, and he was selling some figures on Facebook, and apparently he realized it was me talking to him, and we sort of caught up, and I got this X Plus Yuji Sakai Godzilla 1989. I've always had a keen eye towards this figure. I really like the pose. The pose is cool, like the dead-on pose, and like him like having like his foot in the back here. Is like he's like mid-walk, and I really like this dude. I got this dude for $100. Hell of a steal, bro. Love this figure. I'm very glad with the amount that I got this year of X Plus figures that I did not overpay greatly for a lot of them, but did get a lot of X Plus this year. So G89, and along with him I got the over here, the 25 centimeter Titanosaurus. This is the Rick one. I don't have the tail with me right now, it's on top of the shelf, but this is the Rick version because of the closed tail. I've always wanted an X Plus Titanosaurus. The 30 centimeter one I've always wanted, but I'll take the 25, it's just as good. And yeah, love the 25 Titanosaurus. So we'll put them on part of the left side right here. Boom. Alright, and to go along with him, I got the X Plus. I'm not gonna say X Plus because these are all damn X Plus. 30 centimeter Mechagodzilla 1975 from my buddy Max. I'm a big fan of this figure. I really like the way it looks, the weathering and like the shading on like the metal parts. And yeah, awesome dude. Love him. Very deeply detailed. I may sell this dude when the MM28 Mechagodzilla gets picked up, but that's a story for another day. So for now, he's very awesome, and it's cool to have Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus together. Hello. Alright, next we have my only X Plus USA repaint. This is the 25 centimeter Space Godzilla poster color version. I love the 25 centimeter Space Godzilla sculpt to death, and that figure goes for like $500, $400, so I was never realistically gonna get it. But thankfully X Plus USA revealed this painted like poster color version, even though it's not even like accurate to poster color. But I really just wanted this for the sculpt. I might get this repainted one day, we'll see. But overall I'm just happy to have the sculpt. So I'll put him right there. Boom. Alright, next we have, I'm gonna have to go across the camera. This dude. I wasn't a big fan of this figure originally, but I rewatched the movie. They had some leftover stock on the X Plus North American store, so I jumped on it, and I'm very glad I got him. I always wanted a big Shin Godzilla figure, so I have the Yuji Sakai 30 centimeter light up edition of Shin Godzilla. I'm still not a fan of the head. I think it looks really stupid, like head on at least, but you're not posing this thing head on, you're posing it from this side at least. I think it should just use it like a facelift, I think. But I'm never gonna get this thing customized, obviously. I mean, maybe, but probably not. But just glad to have this guy, and very cool dude. So I'm gonna have to reach across here to put him in between Mechagodzilla and Titanosaurus. So I'll put him right there. Put Mechagodzilla right there. Boom. There we go. Hey. Alright. Let's round out this video with some 25s. We have the X Plus 25 centimeter King Caesar. This is the battle color version. It does light up. It has a light up plug in the back of the leg. And this dude came in the smallest box ever. This dude came in like the size of like a Bandai box, like a Bandai, like, I don't know, like a single figure box set, whatever. Dude, this dude's box was tiny. I was surprised when it came. Like this was like a really tiny box for an X Plus, but it's also a really small figure. So, boom, got King Caesar right there. And to pair up with him, I got the 25 centimeter Godzilla 1974. I think this dude is leagues better than the 30 centimeter favorite sculptors. It just looks a lot more accurate, especially in the head. And I'm glad I got this because it goes well with King Caesar over there and my 30 centimeter favorite sculptors Mechagodzilla 74. So, very glad to have this guy. I got this dude from Nakama Toys in Chicago, and glad they decided to stock this dude. Very awesome. So, put him right here-ish. Hopefully you can still see 64. There we go. This dude was sort of a offhand buy. I found this dude on Facebook for $90, I believe. And It is the 25 centimeter monochrome black and white Varen. I don't know, I think this guy's pretty cool. He's pretty cool. Varen doesn't get a lot of figures. I only have the Bandai Varen, but having this dude in black and white, I think it's pretty cool. So, I got this guy. Boom, put him right there. And to round out the X Plus for this video, we have the Death for Real Mechagodzilla 1975. I think this is the best Death for Real ever released. It just looks friggin' awesome. I love this dude. Really, really cool. So put him right there. And there you have it, the X Plus of 2025. Whew, a lot of X Plus this year. Probably not gonna be getting a lot next year, and this is probably my last like peak year, I guess, for collecting. But you never know. We'll see. Thank God I have room for all this. But with that being said, let's close out the video.
Alright, so I'm recording this on my phone because there's just like too much stuff to show off. But this is all the toys of 2025. Got pretty much everything there. That should be everything, if I didn't forget anything. But yeah, this is probably the last video for the year. Thank you guys so much for watching this video and all my videos that I made throughout the year. And I can't wait to show you guys what's coming in 2026. So, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye. Bye. Bye.